Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B motorhome from Parkway RV Center. And folks, your ears are not fooling you. This is actually an ultra rare diesel powered Class B. I haven't had one of these in over a year. They are extremely hard to find, as I know most of you know. 2004 Phoenix Cruiser Sport, model number 2301. Powerstroke Turbo Diesel. We just drove it 500 miles. This thing hits the road like a boy dog, folks. Got all kinds of power and torque. You want to tow behind it, it'll do it. Sitting on Michelin tires. 23 feet long, 2 foot longer than your average half-ton pickup truck. This is something you can park in a regular parking spot. Got the dually rear end, so it's going to be a lot more stable in high winds and when truck passes you, when truck's passing you, than a single wheel motorhome. All fiberglass. Got the solar battery solar panel on top. I'm not that familiar with them, folks, but it's got a propane generator. Unusual little rig right here, folks. 23 feet long. That's the size anybody can drive and park. Doesn't matter if you're 16 or 90 years old. If you can drive a full-size SUV or a full-size truck, you can drive this without any issues. Heavy-duty E450 chassis. Got 82,000 miles, which for a diesel is not even a concern. I mean, I've seen 2004 pickup trucks running around with 300,000 and 400,000 miles on them with the same Powerstroke Turbo Diesel in it. So that right there is considered very low miles for a small motorhome. You know, small motorhomes get driven a lot more than the big ones. So that's why they generally have more miles on them. But the good thing about that diesel engine, you will virtually never be able to wear that motor out. You know, this is what we call a Class B+. It's not a Class C. You don't have that cab over sticking out over your windshield, catching all that wind and reducing your fuel mileage. That Class B is more aerodynamic, less wind noise, less wind resistance, which translates to better fuel mileage. Now, folks, I wouldn't be surprised if you got 14, 15 miles a gallon with this rig. Really wouldn't. I know these Powerstrokes, folks, those things are tough as nails. It's a nice unit. Let's look inside this 23-foot motorhome. Now, I would be really surprised, folks. Today is April 10th, 2017. I'm trying to say the date in every video, but if it's April 12th or 13th or beyond, don't be surprised if this unit's already sold for. Because I'm telling you, folks, you'll look at 100 of these for every in gas burners for every diesel you find, and there's probably not 100 used Class B pluses under 30 grand with the gas or diesel on the internet, period. And the fact that this is one of the few ones with a diesel. These things online, they're bringing $40,000 plus, but you know, we're not most dealers. Good thing about this being an 04 is that it also comes with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems check by our certified RV techs. We'll start here in the front. The dash air is ice cold. That's a big thing you want to, you know, on these small motorhomes. On big motorhomes, dash air is pointless. I mean, I've got an 08 38-foot A and the dash air don't work. It never has, and I don't plan on ever fixing it because I'll never use it. But in these small motorhomes, the fact that the dash air still works is pretty important, because with a small area like this, you can pretty much keep it comfortable with the dash air without having to run your generator and your roof air. Dash air is cold, and you can see right here, 72, dropping down under 40 degrees, folks, into the 30s. Has 82,000 and change. No check engine lights, no brake lights, none of that junk. CD stereo factory. Windshield and dash is perfect. Got power windows, power locks, Seats look great, carpet looks great, what little bit of carpet's in it. Got a cab over entertainment center. Now it does not have a TV, folks. If you want us to add a TV, just pay whatever the TV and the mount cost, and we'll install it for you for free. If you've got a TV you want to put in it, or if you want us to get you one on Amazon, we'll be happy to do it and just charge you whatever it costs us. And I mean, you know, if you watch TV, you can probably get you a TV in there for, I don't know, 120, 130 bucks. Table booth makes a bed. You've got overhead storage. It's got ice cold roof air, which, good thing about it, that dash air will keep it pretty comfortable in here, so you don't have to run it going down the road very often. You got a stove top. You've got countertop extenders right here, because I know this is only 23 feet, so it's not going to have a ton of countertop space, but with these extensions, if I can figure out how to operate them, that eliminates that problem. And then you've got a little extra storage underneath that one in front of the stove top too. So not a bad little kitchen area, you know, for considering the size motor home you're driving. Got the Norcold refrigerator freezer, and it is ice cold. In fact, let me get my thermometer out. -76, -2, and right here should be in the 40s. Of course, I haven't had it on very long, but it's dropping. And we always run these for a minimum of 24 hours. It takes them a few hours to get to operating temp, but obviously it works. And that's the main thing. Now, when we go through our inspection, folks, my certified RV techs are going to run this refrigerator on gas and electric, both, for a minimum of 24 hours. So that way, you know, when it gets up to operating temp, if there's any issues, it's going to show itself there. And we also run the roof air for 24 hours, generator, all that stuff, folks. So, you know, we check these things out like we were spending the night in them. And that's why we run everything so long. Water heater, furnace, everything. It's got a DSI water heater. You got drawers and cabinets here. Little single sink, microwave, stovetop. We'll make sure all that stuff works, folks. You got a corner bed, corner bath, which in this small size of a motor home, if you want a stationary bed, this is about your only choice. You got a little full to queen size bed right here. Overhead storage, fantastic vent fan, big closet over here, and a private bathroom. Got a stand-up shower, sink, toilet. Like I said, folks, you've got to consider you're in a vehicle only 2 foot longer than a full-size pickup truck. So, you know, this isn't going to be a huge area, but this is a whole lot more comfortable than those little single-wheel Class B camper vans. Your fuel mileage is going to be right at the same. And this is something that you can actually take on a long trip without having to pull into a hotel every other night like you see the Class B vans. Don't believe me? Next time you go past a big hotel next to the interstate, see how many of those road treks and Class B camper vans are parked in the parking lot. The reason why is simple. People love the idea of those little vans. But after they spend a couple of days in it with a spouse or somebody else, folks, they're cramped. And they're looking for a hotel. Well, something like this, 2 people, you wouldn't have that issue. This is something that, you know, you're going to be very comfortable in. You can sleep 3 in here, 3 to 4, depends on how big. If you've got 2 kids, you can probably put them on this sofa, on this table bed, or 1 adult, 1 full-size adult, or 2 smaller adults. So you can sleep up to 4 in here if you wanted to, but this is more or less a couple's motor home. I couldn't imagine going a long trip with 4 people in a 23 foot motor home, but hey, more power to you if you can do it. But anyway, folks, you know, the rarity of it is it's a Powerstroke diesel, so you know you're buying a rig that you'll never be able to wear out. It's going to have plenty of torque, plenty of power, plenty of towing power if you want to put a vehicle behind it. Plus, like I said, the benefit of that diesel is you'll never wear it out. You take care of it, you keep the maintenance and service up on it, fix any repairs with it, this thing will last you a lifetime. This unit's only $29.9, and try to find another one for that price, folks, with a diesel. You'll be looking a long, long, long time. 82,000 miles, includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty, includes a major systems check by our certified RV techs. Now, folks, this is a 2004 model. I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's 13 years old. Everything in it's 13 years old, has 13 years worth of age and use. The upholstery, the exterior, the interior, there's going to be worn spots, there's going to be faded spots, cosmetic stuff is part of buying a 13-year-old motorhome, folks. I'm not going to do a thing about it. At $29.9, I'll go through a major systems check and we'll fix anything that's wrong with it that's on our inspection sheet. If you want to know what we'll check out for the price you're paying, just give us a call, and one of our non-commissioned salespeople will be happy to send you over a blank checkout sheet. And you can look at it. You can see how extensive we are with these RVs. And we'll fix anything on that list that may not function, even if it costs us thousands of dollars, folks. Now, I can't make them brand new. Don't get me wrong. If I can make them brand new, this thing will be $100,000 like it was when it was new. But I will make sure everything on it functions like it's supposed to. We'll check the plumbing, we'll check the appliances, the air, the refrigerator, the furnace, the water heater, your LP systems. We'll make sure your plumbing systems work, no leaks, all your faucets work, all your drawers, cabinets, your table booth makes a bed. We'll make sure all the lights work, all the like I said, the drawers open up. We'll make sure all that, folks. Make sure it runs and drives good, which we just drove at 500 miles. And I have no doubt in my mind, my drivers were raving over how well this thing drove. So I know for a fact you're not going to have an issue. Let me tell you something, folks. And as a rule of thumb, I bought used stuff my whole life. And to me, this thing's got Michelin tires. When somebody goes out and spends the extra money on a used vehicle to put Michelin tires on it, that's a great sign that they've taken care of it, because as many of you know, Michelin tires cost almost twice what a cheaper no-name brand tire costs that'll do the same thing. And you know, most people, well, if they're just going to get rid of something, they're going to throw the cheapest thing on it. But the fact that these people actually put Michelin tires on it, paid the extra money for them, that is a good sign that they've taken care of this motorhome. And you know, that's just something, that's just a little pointer I like to point out to people. I mean, I may be wrong, but that's the way I've always looked at it. In 20 plus years I've been doing this. But anyway, folks, this unit's $29.9. That's a haggle-free price. Promise you, folks, you're not going to find another diesel like this for anywhere close to that kind of money. We can help you arrange delivery if you need it. And we have financing available with approved credit. You get that warranty included for that haggle-free out-the-door price. We're not like other RV dealerships that quote you a price and then add $4,000 or $5,000 in fees on top of that. All those fees they charge you, folks, the dock fees, the prep fees, the tag title, freight fees, processing fees, warranty fees, checkout fees, convenience fees, whatever they call them, folks, are all rip-off fees. They're all 100% dealer profit, all 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV, and we don't have any fees here, folks. In other words, $29.9 plus your sales tax if you're a Georgia resident, or TAVT tax is what they call it in Georgia now, since we have to collect that if you're a Georgia buyer. If you're an out-of-state buyer, like most of our customers are, you'll simply sign a form. You'll pay your sales tax when you tag and title this motorhome at your local DMV office in your home state, and you'll pay your home state sales tax rate. And it's $29.9. You've got yourself a motorhome checked out, ready to go with a warranty for $29.9 out the door. It can't just get any more fair than that. That's a diesel too, folks. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. We've got over 170 used RVs in stock. Now, folks, I don't get many of these motorhomes in under 25 feet. I know those of you who've been watching my videos for the past few days, I put a few on. They're all sold. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Every small motorhome I put on in the last few days is sold or have a deposit on it. And just like that, just in a day or two. This thing right here, folks, I look to sell within a day, maybe sooner. You just do not find, it's hard to find any 23-foot motorhome in good shape with a warranty, much less one with a diesel, for under $30,000. This is something that somebody can justify flying in from the West Coast or Canada to buy, or from further. I mean, folks, I've sold to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and multiple sales to Hawaii. I've sent over 2,000 RVs, motorhomes, campers, fifth wheels to Canadian buyers coast to coast. We've sent numerous ones overseas, England, Italy, Australia, and the Netherlands, and this is just going to be one of those that distance is not going to be a factor. Somebody wanting one of these is going to buy this coach regardless of how far away it is, because you can't find them. And the ones you do find are $40,000 plus fees and all that stuff. Comes with a warranty and inspection, $29,900 out the door. Financing is available if you need it. Strongly encourage anybody that is looking for a diesel small motorhome like this to leave a deposit on it, because this one we could sell in a matter of hours because of how scarce they are. But then again, folks, that's completely up to you. Everybody here is an adult. I'm not going to force anybody to buy. I know those of you who are looking for this have done your homework. You've looked online. You've looked at other ones, how much they were, and then most of them were going to be sold anyway. You know what kind of buy this is. I don't have to tell you that. But give us a call. Drop us an email. We're one of the nation's oldest, largest, most successful, independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. Over 170 plus used RVs in stock, more than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. We sell 500 to 600 used units a year because of our prices. And folks, we sell these things quick as I can post them online. I'm not going to lie to you. Seemed like everything in the last week that I posted sold in 24 hours. These things do not sit long at all. We're not like other dealers who may have something for 6 months because they've got it jacked up retail plus. We're not like that, folks. We, like the old saying goes, we have them priced to sell, not to sit around. And this unit is definitely priced to sell. It's rare, it's scarce, perfect size to drive and park, something anybody can drive. Not going to last. 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays 423-605-6747. No commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, no haggling, no surprises, no fees. Just simple, straightforward buys on used RVs that are very nice for the year model and bargains for the price. That's why we're still in business after almost half a century, folks. If we're not doing something right, we wouldn't be here this long. 3 generations, family owned and operated. Give us a call, email us. If you want to fly in, pick this RV up, drive it home, let the salesperson know. We'll work out a deal. We'll pick you up during business hours for free at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport. Folks, I can't stress to you enough, somebody is not going to let distance get in the way of buying this particular motorhome, because you cannot find them anywhere. And I'm talking about nowhere for this price. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.